I told you, no barking. Now I'm getting mad. Excuse me, guys. I have to open the light. It's starting to get dark now. And I still want to make an office, like a table, and put nicely. But this is a little bit difficult to do because when you don't have the cash to do that. Anyway, so this is Mina. I put the description a single woman's deal with the devil. Not literally like I made the deal with the devil. My deal was mostly with myself, and at that moment I thought I am doing the deal with the God, but apparently it was with the devil, because where I am trying to reach, I could not. And now I'm looking back, it's getting more clear that the deal was with the devil, not with the God. Anyway, the topic of today is single woman's life in Canada, like me. Struggling. Pimpin, I'm talking. Struggling is number one. I mean, lots of women have a Pimpin. I mean, lots of women has sometimes got the game of it and know how to play this game. When I'm saying game, it's the game between the two sexes, men and a woman. I mean, guys, this is too much. There's like a couple of dogs. Please, up here, up, or I'm coming to get you. Silly. What? Anyway, it's pimping. It's a very beautiful. That's it. Just a second, guys. Come here. Up, 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 up. I said up now. No, you're getting old too. You're getting old too. Oh, and heavy too. But that's the way it happens when we get old. We get heavy and oh. Anyway, this is the he's the main dog of a dog, and he has lots of other dogs in the living room. He barricaded it because he made a couple of them pregnant, so he's, even being a 14-year-old, he's to his age very hyper. So anyway, he has put his mind over there, so he's trying to figure out how to get there. Anyway, so where was I? The devil and how women get this game of I couldn't even call it love. I mean, myself, just a short story about myself. I'm here around like 30 years. I come with my husband. I did early marriage, and we were explorers. So, and I don't know how it happened. 30 years is so too much to tell, too much that happened. But anyway, at the end, there was some crisis that was happening around 10 years ago. It was like an epidemic going on, divorce epidemic. So I was maybe being tired of marriage, or being jealous of the lifestyle a single woman was living, and thought it's so high class, and they have, you know, want what get whatever they want, go out with their. And opposite, they were actually saying to me, I wish I had I had your life, and I was living in a $500 place with oven that is from 1940s, and I was in my head thinking, you're beautiful, why do you want this? I just, you know, come, and this is the procedure I'm going to. Tit, lamp. Tit. It's always like this. No. Do you want me to tell mommy? Do you want me to tell mommy? If I tell mommy, mommy will very, very bad. Mommy doesn't know you doing this. And no, he doesn't want. He's not gonna let me talk. Anyway, I'm lately watching. Everybody is creating their own video regarding about ghost hunting, or teen moms, or Miami, Miami tattoo places. Everybody has their own show, that they have their own, I don't know, lifestyle that they think they are excitement in their life, so they're putting out there. So this is my excitement. This is talking for me right now. Don't. If I hear one more, I'm gonna put you over there, and you won't see them. Never. That's it. There you go. I can't discipline. This is a little bit hard for me. When I discipline, the next day I feel so bad. It's like a human. I mean, dogs, they are humans' best friend. When you are getting mad at them, or are not so good to them, the next day your heart really, really hurts. Anyway, let's go back to the topic. So, single woman. Yes, in Canada it is like a crisis that happened, and I joined the crisis. And after I don't know, when I was doing this, after 25 years of marriage, I did it completely wrong, because I'm uneducated, and being uneducated from outside and from inside too, and not to be able to put my words out there, because I didn't want to hurt anybody. So the most easiest thing I did was to go, and the way I went, I broke lots of hearts. Sometimes it is really difficult to say to the person that you've been with what you want, because it is very hard, because when you are not being listened, it is really hard. When that time and that place comes, you, instead of doing the right thing, you actually listen to the devil inside you, because, like I said, it's the most easiest way out. in this kind of cases it's not so easy. It takes time, not to hurt the person, to talk and give it time on it. But I jumped all over them, and not to come face to face, or not to put my demons out there, or I thought I didn't, or I thought doing this I won't hurt anybody. And things doesn't happen the way it is. Anyway, the topic is about the single woman's life and how they are managing and coping in Canada, in Vancouver, in the expensive city in, I can say, in the world actually, except Europe. Europe is another expensive place too. But right now it's hard to have dog, they don't move. They move everywhere. I mean, they don't go with their face first, they go with their butt first to you or to anything else. Anyway, oh, sorry if I didn't introduce myself. My name is Mina, and that was Pimpin. And I live in Vancouver almost 30 years, and the last couple of years I have been divorced. When that happened, it was okay. I didn't think I was hurting anybody, and see, they make you cry. They will make you cry. I don't want to hear you bark. No more barking. It's hard to have dogs. I mean, it's not mine, but taking care of them comes to my shoulder anyways. And then you can say, no, you're not allowed to go down. Don't even try. I'm holding you. I will tie you. Don't. I don't use animals. I mean, when I say I tie, I will hold him. There's 3 girls. So he wants to go there. His mind is there. I mean, whose minds wouldn't be there if it was human too? Anyway, so life is short. To make decision, be very careful. Even you are from Turkey, from Iran, and from India, from Pakistan, from Scandinavia, from Europe, I mean any countries. Just be careful what you're going into. It's just not just taking divorce and you're thinking, oh, I'm free and now I can date. This is not the reason you take divorce. I mean, 25 years is a very hard time when you cannot communicate and you become like a brother and sister. Then somebody has to take action, and that person was me. And when you do that, the guilty person becoming you. So Pimpin, I keep telling you, it is not good. It's not good. Hold on. Hold on. Sit. Sit. Finally, they little bit. Just a second, excuse me. No going, no going. No, why are you screaming? I want to take you up. Why are you screaming? I cannot let you go there. You already make 2 of them pregnant. What's wrong with you? You're 14 years old. Give it up now. Give it up. Earth. Oh. This is my daily deal. And trying to manage is the little bit the hardest way. When you're a little bit younger and doing this, you pumping yourself up with hate because that hate has collected from your spouse, because there's nobody else to blame, because you don't want to blame yourself in that moment when it's happening, so you're blaming your spouse. And when you're doing that, either it's divorce or you want to just go away from that deal. And my advice is sitting and talking and doing the right thing. In my case, I just had the wrong friends or no friends, and not to be able to talk. I kind of made my own self deal, and of course the devil helped too. I mean, doing right thing and doing your own thing is completely two different things. So now has time passed, and I don't have a grudge. My ex and me was very good. I mean, I give my life to him still, and I always will, in any way I will tell him that this divorce was not because I wanted to join the epidemic of Iranian divorce epidemic that happened. Mine was to wake the old Mina and wake the old Kevin up. But yes, I did, and I got the chance, but I didn't know when to stop to hate and let him in. And when that happened, at that time, I didn't realize that was a chance that I could make it right, and he could make it right. But instead, I made it worse. Not because dating or I want to be alone or this. I mean, my life is this. I am in this room, I'm helping out or taking care of dogs, or if you ask, dating life is not existing. So outside is not what you thought this would be like 30 years ago. Now it's friends with benefits. I mean, I hate that word. This is just something that new people has come up with instead of marriage. They can do that. Time changes. Or everybody that is in my age has has some kind of a scar in their heart from relationship, from girlfriends, or from marriage. So it's like this age is like a tenth age. I mean, right now it's coming to an age that you don't want to be alone, of course. I mean, at one point everybody wants to be alone in their life, to party and have a fun time and that and everybody, but everything has its time frame and age frame. You know, your child, your teenager, your young person likes to club, likes to dance, goes to school, and then you marry or you have a child, and you create your life, and everything has its place. You know, you don't start working age 6 and after that marrying age 16, 17 and having a child and then becoming a wife and mother and everything, and jumping over all the things that you were supposed to do, have boyfriends and go out or flirt. To When I say this, please remember the age groups when I am saying them. I'm not saying my age group. Anyway, understanding this one, that time it was difficult, because when you are mad and when you are sad and you think God gave you a bad hand, talking about poker, don't know how to play, but anyway, bad hand, you make the best of it, but to a point you become tired too, and then the wrong decisions after wrong decision comes. I mean, it was not to hurt anybody, but right now the goal is not dating or anything. I mean, death is coming closer, of course, and the next thing in life when you do things is to make it right. But to make it right, you need that person's understanding. If not, you can't, because I or you or anybody that goes through my situation knows that when you damaging, you stepping over the most person that loves you, and that is the one hurts, and that is the one is not so easy forgettable from that other side. Asking for forgiveness is easy, and but getting it not. Anyway, so this was a piece of very short telling about how I get here and how I get to be in the single mingle. Single mingle. Oh God. I'm sure they have every word for everything here. Sometimes I'm asking people, what is that? What is this? What is that shortness for? I mean, single people have their own language, married people have their own language, young people have their own language, new people that is growing, they come with the new English language. Uh, so that 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 was the way it went. So lately I am in the mercy of his hands, and I don't know how to make it right with him. Sometimes makes me mad. I write and when I start writing too, and I'm not so good with holding the bad words back, so I kind of let it go